Hello, hello. I just thought I'm gonna post another Crysis video because I just love this game. This multiplayer is just as intense as Call of Duty. It's insanely fast-paced and it's a ton of fun. I actually have to say it's more fun than Call of Duty because there's more things you can do. There's just, besides kicking cars and jumping onto a ship and picking up alien weapons, having armor, having, becoming invisible and even invincible if you have that kill streak. There's just so much to do in this game. It's insane, and the maps are a lot of fun. I'm playing on the map called Williamsburg here. Not my favorite map because, like you probably heard me say before, I don't like dark maps. I don't like maps that play at night because I just, for some reason, I have a hard time seeing things just like in real life. I don't see things really well at night. So, but I still, enjoy playing this game. Enjoy every map on this game. There's just certain maps that I prefer over others, and I prefer smaller maps. This is a bigger map, and there's a ship in the middle, and there's wide open spaces on the left and the right of the ship, and that's where you usually end up dying the most, is on both sides of the ship, because there's just really not much cover at all. I'm running the feline here. This is one of my favorite guns, if not the favorite gun. It's not necessarily the strongest gun, but it's very, very fast and it's very accurate. So I also run the following armor modes. I have auto armor, which is really cool because you automatically activate the armor mode gets activated automatically whenever you get hit. So that could save your life many, many times, and that's really cool. I'm also running the point fire enhance, which reduces the hip fire spread, which is good because I do better with firing out of the hip, and that seems to really help. And when you upgrade this armor mode, your hip fire spread is reduced even more and more and more. So I'm like here, I think it's 15% reduction. And then I also run Phantom, which helps you to transition faster into stealth mode, in and out. So this was a little while ago. Actually then realized that, Weapon Pro, for example, is a really good one, which I do much better in. I also have switched to maneuverability because it's really, really important in this game that you can move fast. I think the faster you move in this game, the better chance you have to actually do well. Other than that, I mean, it depends on your playing style, but I still think no matter what your playing style is, the faster you can move, the better for you. Like I said, there's lots of game modes in this game. There's actually, I think, the most game modes I've ever seen in a multiplayer. But this is definitely my favorite one. This is called Crysis3, and it's like Domination. And Domination is something that I always played in Call of Duty. And that's something that I also always play in Battlefield. And so it was just, came natural to me to, just play this. And it's also so that it seems to be, besides maybe Team Deathmatch, the most popular mode that people pick. And so you'll always find full lobbies, no matter when you go in, what time you go in. There's lots and lots of different matches where, if you don't like the one match, you can just get out and get in and get into another full lobby. So it's always extremely fast-paced and high energy. So it's a ton of fun to play. I definitely recommend this game mode if you haven't tried it yet, or if you're still thinking about getting this game. This is a lot of fun. I also have tried playing different ways. I've tried the more sneaky way, I've tried the more defensive way, I've tried the more run and gun way, and it really depends on the team. you can't really say this the one style works best or the other style works best, but I've done really, really well being extremely aggressive and jump a lot. Then in other games that hasn't worked at all, so I had to be more sneaky and I did really well, or I was just defending and I racked up a lot of points. So it's really hard to really always know which way to play, and you just kind of have to, you know, it's trial and error basically. But this game in general is something that it takes some time to get used to and to learn about how to use your suit. And like I mentioned before, if you do know how to use your suit properly here, you can do extremely well. And I have to say, I'm still learning, and I still make mistakes where I accidentally turn on cloaking instead of armor mode, and then I get, you know, become very vulnerable. And it's like, if you cloak, you're very, very vulnerable. You basically, it's like a one bullet, one kill action. So it's better you have the armor mode on if you run into a bunch of enemies, because you won't survive at all with the cloaking. The cloaking is very, very good if you try to get through an area that's wide open, but not necessarily, you know, you don't know if there's any enemies or not, but if you know there's a bunch of enemies, do not use cloaking, because you definitely will die. There's just a guarantee that you will not survive. I mean, unless you are extremely good at going from cloaking into armor mode, you know, in split seconds. As you can see here, I have cloaking on, but I'm shooting him in the back. And as you can see, the cloaking, from shooting, I lost my energy and I lost my cloaking, so I was seen, but thank God my armor mode came on, but that actually didn't save me this time. So armor mode is not something that makes you invincible. It just buys you time, basically. It makes sure that somebody, you know, the first, you know, couple of bullets don't take you out, but you cannot just stand there with armor mode on and think that you don't get hit. Another thing that you'll learn very quickly is that you cannot just run to the alien pod as soon as it gets dropped, because you most likely will die, because everybody's storming it and there's going to be most likely 3-4 enemies rushing to it or throwing grenades on it or stumping it from the top. So, well, as you can see here, it's red, meaning that the enemy is already taking it, so you have a very, very good chance to get kills. If you see that, if you throw a grenade at this moment and actually cook the grenade, they have no chance to get away. There's not even if they try to jump or whatever, you can't get away. The blast is pretty good on the grenades in this game, and so as you can see, I took this one enemy out and tried to find a spot where I can't be seen very well, and this is where it's good to have cloaking in a way, because it's harder for them to see you. Like this guy, he didn't see me right away, but on the other hand, if they do see you and you have cloaking on, you'll die much faster. So I have tried both ways. I have tried to have armor on, and it really, really saved me, because the grenade didn't take me out. I was far enough away and the blast wasn't strong enough for my armor. But then I've also had other times where the armor didn't help me, because I was just such an easy target, because I could be seen from so far away and I was taken out by a sniper from far away. So, you know, either way has its advantages and disadvantages, and you just have to try what works best for you. And I think this is what makes this game so fun, that there's so many challenges where you constantly try to figure out better ways and better ways to accomplish the goal, instead of just, you know, learning within 10 minutes how to play it, and then it just becomes really stale really quick. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is probably going to be my last Crysis game, because the Battlefield DLC is coming out next week. Take care. Bye-bye.